if I perhaps start by thinking to the Bank of England, some of the comments the Bank of England have been making recently. The Bank of England is concerned that GDP growth isn't picking up the way they would expect it to. And when they try and unpack that, they attribute that to a lack of innovation and productivity growth underlying it. Now that's at the macro level, but I think the same can be said at the level of the enterprise, that if we are going to grow our earnings and our scale and our profits and returns to shareholders, we need to be able to innovate. And invariably, that innovation is driven in part, if not completely, by the use of technology. So it has the potential to fundamentally drive the returns in the bottom line. And as the CFO, I've got to understand that. If you then bring it closer to home and think about the world of finance, finance, and I know it's a cliche, but always being asked to kind of do more and faster and so on, in our particular sector, financial services and standard life, that really is being driven by the regulators at the moment. So off the back of regulatory change, in particular Solvency II, as an industry, we're having to go from turning a typical year-end regulatory cycle from a matter of several months to several weeks. And I know it's an overused phrase of finance transformation, but that's what we've been through. So what used to take us 5 months to deliver our year-end regulatory returns, we now have to do in 5 weeks. We can do it, it's cost us a lot of money, it's used a lot of technology, and indeed last night we actually won an award from the 100 Group for being the best at delivering in that improved close cycle. But it's not just a question of throwing money at it with technology, because there's a big difference between using technology that is batch orientated or near time on demand or real time, a huge difference in the cost of bringing that technology to bear to meet whatever the problem is. So again, you've got to understand the drivers of the technology itself to recognise where on that spectrum you want to be in terms of the cost-benefit trade-off. I don't see how anyone can be a good CFO without having that kind of understanding of technology.